Hi, Sneak from the future here. I should note that the video you're watching is pre-Season of the Deep. It was recorded beforehand because, well, quite honestly, I didn't think Bungie was just going to let us do Last Wish Week 1 and just farm out everything in a snap of a finger. But the video you're going to be watching is everything up until Season of the Deep, and once I actually get everything from Season of the Deep that's craftable, leveled up, 30 mementos, etc., then I'll have an updated version with that as well. Just wanted to point that out before the video begins, in case people are confused why there's no deep weapons, okay? Enjoy. Look, let's just get straight to the point, shall we? This video is about me crafting every single weapon in Destiny 2 currently available in the game, which is 100 flat in unique weapons, not counting the one Solar GL that seems like it's supposed to be craftable, but it's not. It's bugged. I think it'll be available next season as like an intro quest, similar to Taipan. Hi, Sneak from the future here again. There was no red border. Bungie took 3 months to say, aha, it's not actually a red border. We lied. It's just a regular weapon. Get effed, idiot. Okay, back to the video. Thing Marcelian. So, currently not available in the game. Outside of that, I crafted every other possible weapon. So here we go. We have 38 here, 37 here, and 25 in the heavy slot, not counting the 26 because that's the GL. So I counted that, which is 100, and then I also made some dupes for different occasions in the game where something might be better than another thing with a particular role. So for example, I crafted multiple successions because I wanted to have a version with lead from gold, but I wanted to have a version with reconstruction as well. So there's that. Also, one more thing to note, in terms of roles, all these aren't like the peak perfect god roll that you may think that a particular weapon should have or might have. Some of these I choose to just have a different perk on them so that they're not like exactly the same as other ones. For example, I don't want to put Vorpal on every single weapon, or I don't want to put Accuraz rounds on every single weapon. I don't want Velocity on every weapon, you know, things like that. So not everything is going to just be like, oh, why didn't you pick this or that? That's not the perfect roll, so just keep that in mind. Now, outside of getting every single crafted weapon, I also went ahead and went to the extra 400 million miles, and I got every single weapon to level 30, because I wanted to put a memento on every single crafted weapon as well, outside of Osteoshriga and the Glaives, because exotic craftables don't take mementos. Oh yeah, and Revision 0 as well. Almost forgot about that. So every legendary has a memento on it, whether it's the Gambit one, the Vanguard one, or the Trials one. I'm going to try to maybe in the future do only Trials and Gambit, because I think the Nightfall one is just pretty not so great on most weapons. Like a few of them, they look fine. But for the most part, I think Gambit and the Trials one win by a landslide. And also, the Nightfall one is much easier to get than the other two, in my opinion. Anyway, so, like I said, Memento on all of them, level 30 on all of them, Masterwork, and double enhanced perks on every single weapon, which means I sacrificed 2 Dragon Balls for every single one of these weapons, which comes out to like 220-something odd Ascendant Alloys. So with that being said, let's get started. I'm just going to go through all of these as fast as I can. And here we go. Recon, Focus Fury on Heritage. By the way, if I happen to accidentally skip one of these, feel free to yell at me. There is 100 of them, 100 plus, so I might. Autoloading, Adrenaline. Osteo, like I mentioned, there's no memento. Can't do anything about it. Empirical, Swash Perpetual. Forensic Nightmare, Slideaways, Headstone. Fail Diddle, Archer Tempo, Explosive Head. Thoughtless, Firing Line, Overflow. Overflow, Adrenaline on Peace of Mind. Deliverance, Demo Adrenaline. Submission, Sub Frenzy. Ragnihil... Yeah, I can't pronounce that. Perpetual and Elemental Capacitor. Syncopation, we got Outlaw Headstone. I feel like this could be definitely changed to a PvP role, but anyway. Tears of Contrition, Triple Tap, Explosive, Firefight, 4 times, and Surrounded. By the way, in case you're curious what the hell this shader is, it looks really good on those haunted weapons. It's Stinking Feeling. Alright, we got Oshringer next. Outlaw Rangefinder. Smiter Moraine. We got Firefly, Focused Fury. Defiance Yasmin, Lead from Gold Vorpal. And another one, a PvP role, Snapshot Opening. This is what I mean by different things for different roles, and that's why I have some dupes in here. Blood Feud, Pugilist Swash, No Reprieve, Triple Tap, Surrounded, Imperial Decree, Threat Detector, Opening Shot, Revision 0, can't do anything about it. Disparity, moving target, Desperado. Rufus's Fury, target lock, rewind rounds. Yes, I know it's rewind rounds. I like to say it funny anyway. Frenzy and rewind again. Perpetualis. We got Envious and target lock. Recontour. Archer's Tempo, Explosive Head. Like that's kind of like the roll on all bows for the most part, so not much variety there. Keep Away, Hatchling on Round Robin. Triple Tap Fireline on Volta Bracket. Looks like that's it for page 2, unless we missed something. I don't think we did, though. Yep, should be good to go. Looks like we're skipping this page entirely. And then we're going to BXR. So I have one with Perpetual Kill Clip, and then I have a second one with Demo Incandescent. Then there's the Glaives, which I mentioned can't really do anything about with Mementos, but they're all level 30, just to match everything else. Likely Suspect, Golden Tricorn, Slideways, Point of Inquiry, Adaptive Genesis, Come to Pass, Triple Tap, Adaptive, Father of Sins, Triple Tap, Focus Fury, Explosive Personality, Golden Tricorn, Autoloading, Sweet Sorrow, Stats for All, One for All. Louvre is Ruined, the worst glaive in the game, Grave Robber, Unrelenting. Holiday Now, I have 2. I have one with Adaptive Killing Tally, and then another one with Lead from Gold, Repulsor Brace. Without Remorse, we got Field Prep, Incandescent. Epicurean, we have Feeding Frenzy, Repulsor Brace. Draying, we have Wellspring, Incandescent. I'm sure you can have a PvP roll with that as well. Incandescent and 4 times on Beloved. Same thing, you could definitely have a PvP for that as well. Dumachelchus, Adaptive Dragonfly. Midas Reckoning. Fuel Prep Reservoir. I don't think I've fired this gun a single time other than leveling it. Tarnished Metal, 4 times a Volt Shot. Brigand's Law, which I still think is a joke on Brannigan's Law. Pugilist and Volt Shot. Amit AR2, Turnabout, Adaptive Munitions. Trooper Canary, again, Archer's Tempo Explosive, just like a staple for bows, basically. If a bow has it, it's rolling it. Sub Frenzy. Threat Detector, Trench Barrel on the Shoddy. 4 times Focus Fury on the Sniper. Killerwind Rangefinder on one of the Icolos SMGs. Excalibur, can't really do anything about it. I guess you could put that on, but that's not part of this challenge. And we have Nessa's Oblation. 4 times Focus Fury. Something Dejection, so I don't butcher that name. Envious and Target Lock. Prodigal Return, Field Prep, Volt Shot. Roll Executioner, Left from Gold, Incandescent. This is not one of those. That's the ritual weapon. Iterative Loop, I can read. Yup. Left from Gold, Volt Shot. And then it looks like we're down to Bequest. Thresh and Surrounded, my favorite sword in the game probably still. Relentless and Vorpal. And then Unrelenting Chain. Yes, I did craft 3 of these, all to level 30 for different rolls, even after I had my original roll with 36,000 kills. I am a psycho. I know. I'm aware. Moving on. Get some heavies. Red Herring. Tracking Frenzy. Clown Chain. Palmyra with autoloading Lasting, and then another one with autoloading Explosive. Squilliam's Terminus, Unrelenting Firefly. Pitch Glass, Clown, Volt Shot. Plank's Stride, Perpetual and Pugilist. The class swords, we got Gold Tusk, One for All, Relentless. Throne Cleaver with Unrelenting, Surrounded. The other sword is on my Warlock, which I'll get to in a second. Fire and Forget, Field Prep, Chill Clip. Moving on. Corax's Distress, we got Envious, Surrounded. Envious and Surrounded on Briar's Contempt as well. Caretaker, we have Relentless and Incandescent. Dimensional Hypo... Trachioid? Yeah, I definitely butchered that. Envious, Chain Reaction, and I believe that is it for the vault itself. I have more on my actual character, so let's get to that right now. Let's start with the Warlock. So we have a succession with the Recon Fireline here. Forbearance, Ambitious, and Chain, of course. Nezrak's Whisper, Let From Gold, Adrenaline Junkie. This pulse that I can't pronounce, Spiral, Keep Away Headseeker. The Bow Under Your Skin, Archer's Tempo Exclusive Head, Shocker, I know. Another Icarus SMG with Threat and Volt Shot. Just double checking I haven't missed anything. Death's Razor, like I mentioned, the Claw Sword. We have Thresh Surrounded. Bump in the Night, one of two, I believe. Demo Trill Clip on this one. Commemoration, Subsistence, and Killing Tally, basically the MVP of this season. And Fixed Odds, Fuel Prep, Incandescent. Only, you know, a minor 350 levels. I like it a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Next up, the Titan. We have another Succession, Recon, Focused Fury. Then we have Judgment of Kelgaroth, Overflow, Close to Melee. Retrace Path with Sub Incandescent. Insidious with Demo Adrenaline. Callous Mini Tool with Unrelenting Incandescent. And Zuli's Bane with Explosive Incandescent. Sword, Half Truths, Unrelenting Eager's Edge, nothing out of the ordinary. Cataclysmic, 4 times, and Bait and Switch, of course. Taipan with Triple Tap Firing Line. And that seems to be it for the Titan. Let's go to the Hunter now. Taking it from the top, we have the third Succession with Left From Gold Warpool. Wastelander with 1-2 Punch, great on Arc Hunters with this build right here. Then we have Path of Least Resistance, Sub Volt Shot, the Enigma, Sub, and Thresh. Extremely underrated glaive, by the way. And then we're moving on to Retrofit Escapade, the only LMG that gives Commemoration a run for its money. We have 4 times the Charm Target Lock, of course. The other half, Eager's Edge, Whirlwind, and another Bump in the Night with Auto-Loading Frenzy. So all in all, we're looking at approximately 111 crafted weapons, not including the exotics, over 214 Ascendant Alloys, aka Dragon Balls, 106 Mementos to put on the legendary weapons, and then finally, over 5,300 weapon levels earned in total. That's over 5,300, just in case I butchered that the first time. Yeah, that's a lot. I know, I'm a psycho. So, there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed, or maybe this made you bald, depending on if you like hoarding or not. I don't know. And, yeah, if you guys want to see me keep doing this going into next season, keep collecting all the weapons, getting to 30, blah, 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 you know, masochism stuff, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, if you enjoyed the video, like, share, subscribe. It does help the channel. Much appreciated. Maybe hit that notification bell while you're at it. Follow the Twitter, all that. It's all nonsense, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'll catch you guys in Season of the Deep, all right? Catch you next time.